Today is the 1st of January and I'm here at Ellesborough, my home course. Last year we managed to shoot a level par round at my old course I used to be a member at. Genuinely, that's the first time I've ever made par on a golf course. And it begs the question, can I shoot scratch or better at my home course here at Ellesborough? Shut up. Today it's really windy, really icy and really cold. Slow down! So it's proving a real challenge for me to get around in a level par round. But that's not to mean it's not on the cards. The goal this year is to reach scratch or somewhere near it. We're currently a 3.3 handicap and last year we managed to drop down from about the 7 to that. I don't feel like a 4 handicapper, I feel like an 18. Oh, we've got our work cut out for us. The other challenge that I really have for myself is to shoot an under par round of golf. This is what it comes down to. One final putt on the 18th. Let's see if 2026 will be the year that we do that. Oh. It's the 1st of January 2026 and we're going to continue this journey of seeking scratch straight off the bat. It's 7:30 in the morning. There's not a single other person here at Ellesborough, but we're going to head out as soon as there's a little bit more sunlight and we're going to get a round of 18 in and see where we're starting off the year. It's absolutely freezing with quite a bit of wind, so challenge is going to be keeping my hands warm and just seeing how well we can play. I'm not expecting amazing things. The ground's going to be frozen solid. It's really gusty with wind, so there's going to be a fair few challenges today. But let's see how we get on. But Happy New Year to everybody watching and thank you so much. I mean, we've already hit 300 subscribers, which honestly I didn't think would happen this year, and we literally just did. But onwards and upwards, and hopefully as we come into the end of next year, the goal is 2.5.
Last year taught me a lot about my golf. Not just the scores, but the patience it takes to stick with it when things aren't clicking. There are good rounds, bad rounds, and plenty in between. Days where the swing felt close, and others where it felt miles away. But every round added something. Every mistake showed me where the work still needed to be done. This year feels different though. Not because I've suddenly cracked it, but because the goal is clear. Getting to scratch isn't about one great round. It's about turning discipline into habit. Choosing the smart shot when no one's watching. Trusting the process, even when the conditions aren't perfect. Like this morning. So this is the challenge. Show up, stay patient, and keep learning. And see how far this game can really go.
Right, I've rolled a few putts. Greens are still absolutely pure. I'm just going to try warm up the body now, hit a few into the net. But I think the way it's going to play today is I'm always going to have to club up with some crazy winds. With it being so much colder, the ball just isn't going to fly. So there's a few things to take into account, but not too many. But let's hit a few, let's warm up, and then let's head over to the first. Alright, here we are, first tee, 1st of Jan, first shot of the year. We've got a fair amount of wind coming into us and coming off the left as well. And I mean, really, we're looking for about a 250-yard shot here. So it's straight into wind. I don't think the 5-wood will be the play. I think it will be a driver. Just because the 5-wood, it's just not going to run as far today. So let's take the driver, let's hit our shot of the day. That's straight down the middle. And off we go. The nice thing about this at the moment is there's not a single other golfer on the course, or no one's in the car park. So it's 1st of Jan, everyone obviously had a very late night. So we can play at least the front 9 at our pace. And as we get onto the back, we'll see how we're doing and see how busy it gets then. Because I think it will really pick up. Okay, we've left ourselves with about 60 yards to the front of the green. To be honest with you, I'm not seeing it as more than like a little bump and run with the 56, because in this ice, well, it's not really ice, but the ground is solid. The ball is just gonna run. Red flag right at the front, about a 60-yard shot here. That's the aim. Needs to hold the green. Just on the fringe. But a good shot. The green is absolutely frozen. Really frozen. So I've got no idea how this is going to come off the putter. I'm assuming slow, but it's going to be a fair bit bumpy as well. It's not as slow as I thought it would be, but we've got our first tap-in par of the day and we can move on to the next. First hole, first par, first day of the year. Let's just keep it going. Okay, second hole here at Ellesborough is the first par 5 of the course. It plays just over 500 yards to get to the green. And to be honest, I'm feeling pretty confident. You know, there's a fair bit of fairway, so it's pretty easy to find it. And then from there, a nice second shot in gives you a real birdie chance. But there's a stoke in the middle of the fairway. We're just gonna aim at that, get on there, and get onto the green. Perfect. That's as straight as it possibly could be. Straight at the spoke, straight on the fairway. Happy days, happy driver. Let's keep it going. As we continue and start this journey in 2026, for me it's all about just continuing the chase to get down to scratch. We finished last year, yesterday, at a 3.3 handicap, and honestly, I don't know if we'll reach scratch by the end of the year. It's such a hard challenge, even from anything down from 5 to scratch. It's not easy, there's a lot of grind, a lot of work, and so much practice that goes into it. But playing as much as I can, documenting it for you guys as to what I'm doing, that's the goal. That's the goal, just being as relatable as possible, playing in conditions like this where it's freezing, and just showing you as much of England golf as possible, right? But with 3.3, realistically, I don't know, maybe a 2 or 1 point something in summer. I think that would be a good goal, and then maybe the year after that we can start to see in the point figures and just get as low as we possibly can. But for now, it's chase the pars, chase the birdies. And a massive goal this year, after just making a par round, will be to break par. How awesome would that be?
Early rounds like this are a good reminder of what actually matters. No rush, no expectations, just committing to each shot and letting the round come to you. Fairways, greens, simple decisions. That's always been the goal.
Landed just shy of the green. Thankfully we're not in the bunker. So just a little bump and run. It's not far, it's a back pin, so we've got a fair bit of green to work with, but it's just about landing it maybe halfway between here and the pin and just letting it roll up. Something like that that gives us a birdie chance. How good was that? Again, we've got a bit of a frosty green here, quite a few markings, so it's going to be a bit bobbly and it won't roll 100% true, but we haven't got a long putt here to get a birdie. I'm seeing it probably just on the right edge of the cup, maybe 1 cup, if that. So we're going to aim about there. I'm going to take the pin out just so it's got more room to fall in. I don't know, but that's the aim, just the right edge, not too much on this. Oh, I didn't give it enough speed to drop in. Okay, little tap in here for the second par. Oh, yeah.
2 holes in, 2 pars. And that's the energy already feeling right. Nothing forced, just playing what's in front of me and staying patient. After a level par round at Oakland Park, I'm trying to bring the same mindset here. If I can keep it simple and play smart, let's see how this one unfolds.
I think we've managed to hit the downslope with that tee shot because that's gone 308 yards. It leaves us 90 yards to the yellow flag behind me. So I think it'll be a 56-degree shot again. We need to somehow counter out this slope, but hopefully we've got a good look here. Oh, that looks so good. Go on. I think that's next to the pin. Oh, that's so good. It's just gripping down on the club here. So I don't know, holding it about that, just to counteract obviously the ground being higher above my foot. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. I'm hoping that's really, really close. All right. It's nowhere near as close as I thought. I mean, I couldn't really see the bottom of the pin from the last shot, but we've got a chance here. It's not the easiest putt at all. Got a fair bit of slope from left to right here. I mean, we're talking 3 cups worth of slope. So that's how we're going to play it. Just try to stick it close to the pin. I'm not really looking to hold this one because, I mean, I could, but the likelihood of that happening is really, really low. So we're just going to try and get it close and from there secure another par. Oh, go on. Oh. Oh. See how close that was? And that is another par. 3 pars, 3 holes. Feeling good about this. Hole number 4 now, and it absolutely begs for a driver just to get over that mound in the distance. Usually we're up on the tee box to the right of me, but winter golf brings us down here to this new level, but doesn't change the way this hole plays at all. It's still 100% a driver hole. Get it over that hill in the distance and really nice and close to the green. It's playing 350 yards, so it's not the longest hole, but it's definitely one of the hardest. So we find ourselves with about 89 yards to the pin. But if you remember from other videos, this is one of the worst pins on this hole. It's guarded right by that bunker and by one of the most aggressive slopes I know to be on the front of a green. The safest option is really to go long, but it's 90 yards. I know the distance, so I'm just going to try and put it as close as possible, if not a little bit further. Okay, we're on the green. It's gone long, but we're on the green.
The fourth green at Ellesborough is one that you have to respect. It's quick at the best of times, and today it is no different. The red flag is one of the toughest pins on the course on this hole. Miss your spot by even a yard, and you'll be watching the ball roll straight back off the green.
Go, go, go. Okay, now slow down. I just don't know how to play this green. It's so hard. It's another par. We're warming up now. We're on the par train. The next hole was hole number 5, and this is where I imagine the real challenges to start. This is the first par 3 here at Ellesborough. We're playing off winter mats, and it's not exactly a short one. And I don't know if you can see, but we are absolutely guarded by bunkers. It's probably one of the hardest holes, and I mean, we're on a par train, so if we can keep that going, especially on a par 3, that's all I can hope for. So my watch is telling me it's 145 yards. It looks so much closer. I mean, usually for that distance it would be a 9-iron, but I'm gonna play a pitching wedge and just land it on that green. We're on. So I thought we landed on, but we've landed just short, kind of on the first cut here. So, I mean, it looks like a 20-yard shot, but same as hole number 2, I think it's going to be a little bump and run here, nothing too crazy. Just try and get it as close as possible to that flag and just mitigate the risk. Definitely not left us with the easiest putt in the world. I mean, this is what, easily over 10 foot. It's not the easiest. This green is so hard to read as well. Like, there's going to be a massive, massive slope here. So, like, when I say that, I'm not even saying like 5 cuts. Like, I'm aiming there. The flag is there. Like, I can't even begin to explain. Had the slope there, but we'll take the bogey and just make sure we don't get a double. It's unfortunate, but it brings us to 1 over par, so we need to get some work in. We need to get a birdie somewhere. Potentially the next hole is pretty gettable, or the one after that, but we've got some work to do now.
Bogeys are always a good test. It's easy to get frustrated or try and force something straight after, but that's usually what makes things worse. The mindset now is simple: reset, commit to the next shot, and give myself a genuine look at a birdie. If that drops, great. If not, stay patient. That's how you give yourself a chance to get back to level par, and maybe sneak under.
I don't think the course is playing the easiest today by any means. Usually the greens are stupidly quick here at Ellesborough, and today they're still quick, but they're frozen. So yes, the ball kind of rolls true, but there's still some lumps and it really doesn't go as quick as what I'm used to here. So the greens are the hardest part, and honestly keeping warm is second. But I feel like we're putting together an okay game. 1 over at the moment, heading down the 6th fairway, and I think today if we finish around 4 over, I'll be happy. Obviously the aim is to get another par round, which would be awesome, but that's the goal, and we'll keep going. Leaves us with around 130 in. I've never been on the left side, but hit too much of a draw on that driver shot. So anyway, 130 in, landed just short of that, and then hopefully it just peaks up a little bit to the flag. Middle of the green, pin high. There's an opportunity for a birdie. Here we are, a real look here for a birdie. This green's looking much better than the others. It's nowhere near as bobbly, so I'm hoping it rolls really true. But we've got a little bit of a slope here, coming down towards the camera. And I'm not seeing too much movement left to right, but I'm just going to aim on the right side of the cup here. And in theory, that should do it. That should drop us off. Go. Come on. That's right. Safe par here. And we'll move on to the next. Still 1 over. Hole number 7's playing about 370 yards. The aim is pretty simple. It's get it over that bunker on the right hand side, and it feeds just down to the left. It's quite a slopey hole, this one, but anything away from trees either side, you've got real good luck here.
Golf's been with me for as long as I can remember. From being a toddler, barely big enough to hold a club, just copying what I saw around me. My grandpa lived and breathed this game. He still does. It wasn't just something he played, it was part of who he was and who he is. And that passion naturally became part of my life too. I grew up on junior lessons, early mornings, and those Mashie courses with my dad, where for him it was a par 3, but for me it felt like a par 5. Looking back, it was never really about scores. It was about the time together, learning patience, and falling in love with the game without even realising it. And now, standing here years later, it feels like I'm still chasing that same feeling. Not perfection, just progress. Trying to honour where it all started, while seeing how far this game can still take me.
Again, we are nowhere near as close as I thought we are. We've got quite a bit of work left to do here. Kind of seeing it left to right, almost not by much, but enough for me to have to take it into account here. I don't think this will be a birdie putt. This is more so just a putt to get it close to the hole, and then from there, just get another par. Nice and close enough for a little tap in. And it's another par. Up next we have a par 3, and this is a par 3 which we cannot afford to bogey. We really need a par or a birdie coming through this. This hole's playing about 160 here. It's a back pin, so we need to take that into account, but we're going to take, I think we'll take an 8 iron, land it somewhere around the middle, and hopefully that just kind of like scoots up towards it.
We'll give it a go. So many divots on this green tee box. So we've landed pin high, but very left on the side of the green. We've got a fair bit of work here to do, even just to make a par. The green is, I mean, from here it looks dead straight. So maybe, just maybe, if we can get the distance right and the feel right, we could have a good look here for a birdie. Otherwise it should, in theory, be a very gettable par.
Par 3s are always an interesting test. Statistically, just walking off with a par is a win, and birdies are a real bonus. They don't give you much room to hide.
Very close.
One shot, one number. If you can stay patient on par 3s and avoid the big mistakes, they quietly make a huge difference over a round.
And there's a par. So coming down the 9th hole on the front, we're 1 over. We're still yet to make a birdie. 8 pars, 1 bogey. You know, we're doing okay. We're doing very well. First day of the year, remember that. As we come to the tee box on the 9th hole, it's playing 370 yards. You know, you can see the spoke right in the middle of the fairway, and that is your aim point. So you really want to go just straight over that. You can see it's really much a right to left fairway again. And that's the thing with Ellesborough, it's so slopey. So if anything, maybe just to the right of it, and that's the aim. And then from there, you know the drill, onto the green. Walking down the 9th fairway, I'm trying to figure out which hole is going to be most birdieable on the back, that is. I mean, the 10th hole is a par 3, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's got such a massive downslope, and again, it's off a winter mat. But we do have a couple par 5s, and I think that's going to be the trick here. Let's get a birdie on the par 5, and really from there, we should be playing par golf. At least that's the aim anyway. So that's left me with about 150 into the middle of the green. I mean, you can see the yellow marker here. The aim is really the middle of the green, and just let it slope, especially with this one. Right at the back of the green with this one, so it's not by any means going to be an easy par. Really going to have to work for it. Please come round, come round. Leaves us with a look for a par, but not an easy one. I'm so relieved to make that par. We finished the front 9, 1 over par. Let's see if we can do something similar on the back.
Turning in 1 over feels like a real opportunity. There's nothing flashy about the scorecard, but the golf itself has been solid. Fairways hit, greens in play, and no sense of scrambling just to survive the holes. Going into the back 9, the mindset has to shift slightly. Still smart, still patient, but more intentional. You don't shoot par by waiting for it to happen. At some point, you have to lean into the chances when they show up. That doesn't mean forcing birdies every hole. It means trusting the swing, picking the right moments to be aggressive, and accepting that with risks come that. The goal now is simple. keep the ball in play, give myself looks, and push my luck just enough to see what is possible. We're playing good golf. Now, it's about seeing how far we can take it.
That should be in position A. Oh, that was perfect. Really, really good, that shot. You have to check this out for my shot. Obviously, we're aiming just on the right of the fairway. About 250 that club goes, so I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but we're just here. The green is there, a little bit more on it, and we could have been on the green off the tee on a par 4. Let's try bump and run this and make that birdie we ever so desperately need. Oh, that's put us so close. Oh, let's make a birdie. Let's do it. This is turning into what we call a pressure putt. Need this to make a birdie to get us back onto level par through the 11th hole. Currently 1 over. I mean, 5 foot, and we've got the birdie in the bag. Just try not to overthink it. Go, go, go. Come on. How far that's rolled as well. I guess we'll take another par then. Oh my word. That should have been a birdie. I can't believe just how close we were there to getting back. I don't know what happened. Like, it was definitely a cup. Oh, I can't believe we just skimmed it. We could have been back to level par, a round of golf here. But we're not. Still 1 up. We've got a par 5 next, so let's see if we can just attack that. And from there, maybe we can get a birdie on this one. 12th hole is the next par 5, and it is playing just over 500 yards. I have a lot of wind coming from behind me, so I'm expecting a long drive here. Just need to aim it on the right of those trees, a little draw in, and then from there we've probably got like a 6 iron left into the green. I think we're pin high. We're on the green, that's for sure. 100% the right club there. I didn't quite realise, but I know it's such a small chance, but if I sink the putt from there to there, that's an eagle. That means -2 onto my score, which would bring me to -1. I mean, I'm not going to go for that. It would be nice to, but I think the safe play here is to secure the birdie. So let's just get it close to that pin and then secure a little tap in there. But what a brilliant second shot in here, absolutely pin high with a little bit of backspin on it. The greens are thawed out now, so they're not going to be as slow, but hopefully that just means, if anything, that they're rolling more pure. Go on, go on. Shut up. Oh my word. That's an eagle. We're 1 under. Yeah. I did not think that would go in. I know we aimed for it, but oh my word. We're 1 under now. I can't believe I just made an eagle. Got a par 3 up next. Let's see if we can just continue the par train at least now, and see if we can finish this round somewhere around under par or level par. Ah. Okay, I've overhit that a little bit with the wind, so I'm off the green just over the back. I need to somehow land it just on the side of the fringe and let it just trickle. So I'm not really sure how to do this. I might open the face and let it just come up a little bit, but not hit it too hard. Let's give it a go. Something like that. I mean, it's not the prettiest shot at all, but we've got a par. Well, not a par. We've got a par putt potentially. Not an easy one though, at all. The rain's starting to come now, so need to try pick up the pace, see if we can finish this round before it starts absolutely chucking it down. Go on, go, 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 go. Oh, I needed that par. That means we're still 1 under. Sounds unreal to say. Next up, we have hole number 14, my personal favourite hole on this course. In summer, it's absolutely stunning with the bunkers, all the trees. Just what a beauty this hole is. But it's a par 4, it's playing 360 yards, and today it's straight into the wind. The rain's starting to come down a little bit, so I'm not expecting too far of a drive. Hopefully just over those bunkers onto the fairway could get us a par. That is a tiger line, honestly. What a shot. Straight down the middle, exactly what we said. Let's bring this under par score home. For as pure as a drive that is, it's not gone anywhere. It's only gone 240, but I am aware, like I said, straight into wind. But this is leaving us with a really good position here on the fairway. We've got a front pin, so we want to be playing it around 110. I'm going to take my 50-degree wedge here. That should be on the money. It's all over it. That's so short. Quite short here. Leaves us with a bit of a chip on. I'm going to take my 60, a little bump and run, try and get it nice and close to that pin. Catch. Bit of work left to do with that. Fair bit of work. Go on, go on. Honestly, skin of my teeth, that putt. Moving on, we're holding on really, really tight here to that 1 under par. We have 4 holes left now. 3 holes left. Let's see if we can really, no, 4 holes, yeah, 4 holes left. Let's see if we can hold on to it. Next up is another par 5 playing just over 500 yards. Hopefully it's just a driver, another iron, and then we should have a nice easy par on this one. Bit of wind into, so don't think the driver's going to go as far as it usually does. Four iron just up there. Wind's going to take it from left to right. Let's play a nice, easy shot up there. Oh, that could have been good. The wind's taking it so far right. It's okay. It's all about the next shot. It's not as bad of a position as I thought. Gives us about 70 yards to the middle, 58 to the front. Got a red flag, so it is playing at the front. Take a 56 and play a little low one down there as it is into wind. Go on. Literally on the first cut here. Try getting close. Go on, have a look. We're 2 under. Oh my word. What is going on? We're 2 under par. I'm speechless. How's that just gone in? I wasn't even trying to get it in, but just trying to get it close. And all of a sudden, we're 2 under par. My goal for the year, one of them at least, was to shoot an under par round. Am I going to do it on the very first day?
Standing here at 2 under, it's hard not to let the moment sink in. Not just because of the score, but because of everything it's taken to get here. Golf isn't an easy game to learn, and it's definitely not an easy one to master. It asks a lot of you. Patience when things aren't working, discipline when you want to force it, and beliefs on the days where nothing feels quite right. There's been so many rounds that didn't look like this. Rounds where the swing felt lost, confidence was low, and the scorecard was filled up faster than you'd like to admit. Days where you question why you even put yourself through it. But those rounds matter just as much as this one. Maybe even more. Because this game has a funny way of rewarding people who stick with it. Not all at once, and not when you expect it, but in moments like this, when everything you've been working on quietly comes together. I think that's why golf means so much to so many people. We all see ourselves in it. The frustration, the setbacks, the small wins that keep you coming back. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up. With 3 holes left, there's still work to do. A par 3, a par 4, and finally a par 5, standing between now and whatever this round decides to be. I'm trying to not get ahead of myself. Just one shot at a time, one decision, one commitment. No matter what happens from here, moments like this are the reminder that progress isn't always obvious, that improvement isn't linear, and that if you're willing to stay patient, trust the process, and keep learning, this game will give you something back eventually. This is why we play.
That has gone an absolute mile off the downslope with the wind behind. It's gone 322 yards. It's put me now on this little upslope on this hole, and I mean, it's telling me 95 to the middle of the green. I think it was a middle pin, so I'm going to play it safe, just aim at the middle. Saying it's playing like it's 108. So I think a little 50-degree wedge. See the little triangle hopefully in the distance, that's kind of your aiming line. 50-degree wedge, middle of the green. Go on, sit. It's so quick now, the greens, compared to earlier. So quick. That's fine, it's in. Go into the last hole, 2 under par. It's a par 5, so it is attackable. But let's play it safe. Let's get it in the bag. And let's finish this round. So here we are, the 18th at Ellesborough. At the start, we set out the challenge to somehow shoot an even par round of golf. But at the moment, we're only going and doing better and shooting 2 under. I've got to finish this hole and at least a par to secure that in the bag. But that was the challenge for a whole year, was to shoot under par. So, what now? But here we are, it's the 18th, we're into wind. It's gonna be a driver off the first, just try get it onto that mound and up to the green, just play the hole as safe as possible.
As I stand here on the last, it's impossible not to think about where this all started. My grandpa, who passed this game down to me without ever realising how much it would shape my life. The countless hours, the stories, the quiet love for the golf that I grew up around. And my dad, who gave up his time to play with those Mashie courses with me, take me to the lessons, to stand there watching every swing when I was just figuring it out. None of it was ever about the scores back then. It was just about being out here together. That's what makes this moment feel so much bigger than a number on a card. Because breaking par isn't just about today. It's about every single early morning, every bad round, every doubt, and every person who helped me fall in love with this game in the first place. Whatever happens from here, I know this. I wouldn't be standing on this tee without them.
There's our chance. This is it. This is what it comes down to. One final putt on the 18th to secure a 2-under round of golf here at Ellesborough. Not even the first time ever making par. I've never done that around this course. But to break it, that's something else. And on the first day of the year, when it was the challenge for the whole year, and we go and do it on the first day. Yeah, let's just sink this. Here we are, it all comes down to this. We did it. We did it. That was my first ever round of golf under par. Home course, 2 under, first day of the year. I can't ask for anything more. What just happened? Have a look at that. That is today's round, and I just shot 2 under par. It's mental. That's a gross 69 and net 65 at my home course here at Ellesborough on the first day of the year, when I said I wanted for the year's target to shoot under par, and I've gone and done it on the very first day. How have I done that? I'm just amazed. I think the putting was the best thing today. The putting was by far what was securing me all those pars, and just the smart play, not trying to volley the ball, not trying to whack it, and just trying to keep that mentality of what we did last time at Oakland. On average today as well, the driver was going 310 yards, which is just crazy. I mean, the wind was helping, the hard ground, having the ball roll. We've got a fairway hit percentage of 76.9% and a green and reg of 77, with a total of 31 putts as well. Let's see if this year we can somehow hit this again. But if we keep up this momentum, keep up the smart play, then maybe, just maybe, we're not too far away from scratch.